Well, hello Brenham ISD and welcome back to a new school year. This video is going to instruct you on how to create your gradebook at the beginning of the school year because you know you have to set it up new every single year. So you're going to open your browser window, Chrome browser, Internet Explorer, Safari, or Firefox. And in the URL bar, you're going to type the address for the gradebook, which is https://txweb.brenhamisd.net/txgradebook. And don't worry if you have that memorized or not, because we will easily put this on the screen a little later or give you some paper instructions if you forgot it. But basically, it's https://txweb.brenhamisd.net/txgradebook. When you go to the link, you'll be on the Windows, the Brenham ISD gradebook page that you see right now in my window. And we're going to go to the right side where it says New User. Click here. We're going to click on the Here. Now you're going to enter your staff ID. That is your social security number with no dashes. I'm using a fictitious teacher right now, and so you'll see me typing that in, and you'll be typing in yours. And my fictitious teacher is Open. And then we'll click Next. So we have staff ID, which is social security number, no dashes, last name, and then first initial. Now it's going to ask us to pick a user ID. Be very careful when you pick this. You must keep it the entire year. My suggestion is to pick the same user ID that you have on your email account. That way you'll remember it. Notice it has to be between 6 and 8 alphanumeric characters, but that's what I would choose. So my username on email is the letter K, and then my last name Strauss, K Strauss. And for this one, I'm Open. So I'm going to call myself Open. So my first initial is O, and my last name is Open on my fictitious account. Also notice it doesn't like it, maybe, because it's too short. Okay, so if it's too short, I'm going to have to add a letter. So what I would probably do is add a number or a letter to the end, such as that. I didn't even think about that when I was putting it in. If your name might be too short too. Sorry about that. Please add a letter or number to the end. Password. Notice there are some rules for this as well. It has to be between 6 and 9 alphanumeric characters. It must contain 3 out of 4 security features. So your choices on security features are having an uppercase letter, lowercase letter, numeric number, and that's what numeric means, of course, and then punctuation. So I like to say things like do your email password and add an asterisk at the end, or a question mark at the end, or a special punctuation. That would be something easy to remember. Brenham ISD Technology Department or any other department will never see your password. So if you forget it, you're going to have to go through the reset process, and you cannot use the same password twice. So think carefully before you pick something. And then put it in a second time. Next, it's asking you for a 4-character PIN. Your PIN is 4 numbers. You're going to use it every single day to submit your attendance, to submit your grades, to set up your gradebook. So my recommendation is the last 4 digits of your cell phone number or the last 4 digits of your social security number. After putting in those 4 characters, click Next. Now you're going to set up your personal questions that will help you do password retrieval. So notice it says in what city were you born, or what is your favorite sports team, what is your favorite color, and what is your pet's name. You can answer any of these 4 questions, and you have to do 3 different questions. So I'm going to start with my favorite sports team, which is the Cubs. Notice that I have all lowercase right here. They are case specific. So when you answer these questions, write them down somewhere. Write down your answers, of course. And notice if you did capital letters or lowercase letters. My recommendation to you is all lowercase letters, unless it's a proper name, and then capitalize it just like you normally would. What is my favorite color? Of course it's green for the Cubs. And then my last question, I'm going to pick my pet's name, and my pet's name is Cooper. That's my sweet little dog. Notice that I used a capital letter because it would be a proper name, and it should have a capital letter at the beginning. And when I type it in, I'll remember that as well. Let's click Next again on the bottom right. Now it says finished. So I have actually created my gradebook, just my gradebook login for this year. Your gradebook's not set up. We'll do that in another video. But my actual login is ready. I'm going to write down my username, which mine was OPEN1. I'm going to write down my password, and then I'm going to write down what I answered for the security questions to reset my password if I need to. Before you leave this screen, once you're in, go to Settings, Update Profile, and you're going to answer some questions that will help parents that use the parent portal. So you're going to put in the password that you just put in, where it says new password, skip. Where it says confirm password, skip. New PIN, skip, because you're not changing that right now. For your phone number, I suggest you put in the phone number of the school, which is 979-277-3800. That's the high school. Or 277-3830, which is the junior high, or whatever school number that you are located. For your email address, I recommend that you put in your school email address. Notice that my autofill feature in Chrome was trying to fill in for me. Be careful. Make sure that it's filling with exactly the information you want. For notes, you can put in the information such as when your conference period is going to be, how you want to be contacted, your preferred method, email versus a phone call, whatever would be useful to a parent. Everything else that you can leave the same on the bottom, then you can going to click Next and Finish. And you have set up your Gradebook account for this year. Watch our other videos about how to actually set up your categories and assignments and how to enter information such as attendance and grades. Hope you have a great day.